Nice bend of the knees, and then just catching the opposite elbow. Have a really heavy sway here in your ragdoll. So really let the back of the neck go. Try and soften the forehead. Soften the muscles around the eyes, around the jaw. And then just taking those hands, interlace them behind the head. Really cradle your head into the hands. And enjoy that little release at the back of the neck as you still keep a little movement going. Good. Soften through the knees. Start to roll up through the spine. So really taking your time. How slowly can you come up? The chin stays towards the chest until the last minute. As you open on an inhale, let your chest, let your heart again shine high. Exhale here, just to release those hands down by your side. And then take a little step to the top of your mat if you're not already there. Good. Grounding your feet down, big toes together to touch. Your heels can be slightly apart here. Imagine your inner thighs are hugging towards each other. And your hands are finding heart center. Again, inhale, lift the shoulders high. Open the mouth, exhale, sigh. Drop the shoulders down. This might be where you start to breathe that sensation back in. Inhale. Maybe it's a little bit of gratitude. Exhale. Final one. Maybe you can feel a little bit of sunshine wherever you're practicing. Inhaling. Exhale, take that full release. Lovely. Allow your eyes to flicker open if they're not already. Just finding a strong gaze forward. Good. Use your inhale, shoulders drop down as you reach hands high. And then taking your exhale, folding forward, knees can soften. The inhale, so peel the chest halfway. Again, your knees can be really soft here. Exhale, pressing hands down. Step back to your first high plank. Check here, hands are underneath shoulders. The core is strong. Inhaling. As you exhale, lower through the knees, bend through the elbows, and really try and trace those elbows by your ribs. As you inhale, push into the hands, push into the feet, draw shoulders away. Little lift here, and just watch. Try not to lift the chin, but looking forward and down. As you exhale, tuck through the toes, shift the weight back, and keep that exhale going as you find downward dog. 3 breaths, inhaling. You might start to close the mouth now. As you exhale, 2 more breaths. Keep any movements going that feel organic. Breath in. This is your body, your space. Exhale. Final round of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Dropping the ribs. As you inhale, lift the heels high. Nice deep bend. Find a spot between the thumbs and really focus laser beam energy between that space. Again, you can take little steps or a little hop to the hands. Inhale to lift and peel the chest. Again, as you exhale, fold and soften. Inhale, rising up. Can you find that gaze to the thumbs? Exhale back to heart center. Same thing again. Inhale, root down into the heels. Maybe you're lifting a little higher. As you exhale, let yourself fold, let yourself soften. Inhale to lift and peel the chest, finding that little pull up through the belly button. As you exhale, planting hands, stepping back, high plank. Inhale, option again to exhale and lower the knees, or to bend the elbows, taking your first full chaturanga. Again, just being aware how the body feels. Inhale as that baby cobra, or up dog, lifting the thighs, lifting the heart. As you exhale, rolling over the toes, or moving through child's pose, pressing back. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, dropping the shoulders away from the ears. Listening to your breath as a soundtrack. Inhale. Exhale. Good. You make the head heavier. Inhale. Exhale. Really nice. Inhale to lift the heels high. Deep bend through the knees, looking forward. Little steps or a little hop to the hands. Inhale again to peel the chest. Exhale to re-soften, really melt down. As you inhale, taking that gaze, that feeling, that intention high towards the sky. Exhale, softening back down. We have one more round like this. Inhale, use the breath. Exhale, let that breath drop into the hands, drop into the feet. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway. As you exhale, pressing back. finding your high plank. Option to jump back through your chaturanga. Again, use your inhale here. As you exhale, again, the knees can come down. Lowering the chest all the way as you inhale, peel the chest. As though there was something shining on the collarbone. As you exhale, tucking the toes or rolling over, using the breath out to find downward dog. We take an inhale again, breath in, and an exhale. Good, use your next inhale, float the right leg away, open through the hip, inhale. Use the exhale to softly bring it back down, switching sides. Inhale, reach the left leg, open the hip. Enjoy that deep, deep stretch. Exhale to draw it back down with control. Again, using your inhale, push into the hands, bending through the knees, looking forward, a little step or a little hop to the hands. Inhale, reach the chest away. Exhale, this is your full softness, let go. Inhale, rising up, there's a little bit of strength now, a little bit of energy as you rise. Exhale, back to heart center. Good, use your inhale, keep the hands into prayer, start to sink back with the hips. Find your chair, just check that you can still see the big toes. Hug the inner thigh bones together, press the shoulders away from the ears, breath in. And as you exhale, sink lower, start to extend the hands forward. Really nice, a breath in here, lift through the heart. And as you exhale, sweep forward, interlace the hands, take them overhead. Again, knees can be soft. Inhale, let yourself sit back to your chair. Reach the arms long, you're opening the body. Exhale, you're sending the breath again back to the heels, dropping the head, finding a release. One more like this, inhale, sending the hips back. Maybe you're sitting a little bit lower now, there's that drawing back in of the belly. Exhale, let yourself fold, interlacing, catching the hands. Really nice. From here, just let the hands find their way to the mat. Inhale, peel the chest halfway. As you exhale, a step or a jump back through your high plank. Breathing in. As you breathe out, lower the chest. Inhale, find that new breath as you peel the heart away. And again, as you exhale, you're sending heaviness into the heels, heaviness into the hands. Breath in. Breath out. So in your downward dog, you're starting to lengthen out the body. A breath in. Staying with that strong, strong breath. And a breath out. Really nice. We have one more here. Good. A full breath in. And a full breath out. So nice. Use your next inhale. Start to lengthen your right leg away. So again, you might open out the hip. Take one circle with that knee. So draw right knee into the chest. And exhale to open back out. Good. One more here. Inhale, draw the knee forward. Exhale, stir it away. Really nice. Now begin to extend that right leg away. So flexing through the heel, pressing into the hands. As you exhale, knee to nose, push the mat away, round the shoulders. Two more. As you inhale, really send weight into that heel. As you exhale, round the shoulders, curve forward. How deep can you make that scoop? One more. Inhale, pressing away. Exhale, scooping forward. Could you drop the head? Could you maybe even touch that nose to the knee? Nice. This time, lightly stepping through with your right foot. Take a little breath in. Back heel is lifted. Good. As you exhale, slowly, slowly start to rock the weight back. So your front knee might stay a little bit bent, or it might start to lengthen. Again, take an inhale, deep bend in the front knee. Let your chest ripple forward and up. And as you exhale, scooping back from the belly button, letting yourself fold forward. You might have your hands on a book either side if that works for you. One more breath in, start to peel the chest away. And one more exhale, send the hips all the way back. Could you relax the back of the neck? Good, we're taking our inhale, start to press back into your right knee. Left hand stays to the ground, use your right hand, sweep forward. Use your exhale to open the chest. We're keeping that circle going. So as you inhale, sweep your right hand forward, reach it forward. Exhale, where are you taking that gaze as you press the air back? You have one more. Breathe in, reach forward. Exhale as you press back. Really nice. As you inhale, start to lift everything all the way up. So come to a high lunge. If you feel like you take any tension in the shoulders as you rise up, let your exhale drop them down. Maybe you come a little deeper on that front thigh. A breath in. And a breath out. Slowly, slowly. Start to open out to your first warrior two. So arms are on one long line. Front knee is really soft. And then you're using that wrapping sensation into the legs. We take an inhale, reaching all the way up with the front leg. Gaze to thumbs. And as you exhale, melting that down. Good. How smoothly can you move? Inhale to rise up. And exhale to soften down. Good. Where's that gaze going? Is it finding the thumbs? Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pressing down. Good. From here, start to lengthen into your front leg, shuffling your back foot a little if you need to. Hand reaches forward, hips reach back. Slowly, slowly start to find your first Utthita Trikonasana, your triangle. So fingertips might rest against a book. They might find the ankle or the shin. A breath in here as you breathe out, spiral the chest. Good. One more breath in. Option on the exhale, send that left hand onto the lower back. Maybe it finds the right hip crease, and then roll your left shoulder back, open, spin the chest. It's the gaze high, breath in. Enjoy this feeling that you're opening the body from the inside out. And exhaling. Good. Start to find your front foot. Let the hands come all the way down. Plant them down as you breathe out. Step straight back into your high plank. Inhale here. Again, the knees can lower as you exhale. Draw your elbows all the way down into the body. Good. From here this time, just bring your fingertips to the outside edges of your mat or slightly in front. Press into the tops of the feet. Again, as you inhale, maybe it feels nice here. Close the eyes. Let the head be the last thing that ripples away from the earth and the mat. And as you exhale, peel it gently all the way back down. Do you still have that breath as a focus? So as you inhale, where are you sending that breath around the body? As you exhale, can you feel the whole front of the body soften and melt towards the earth? We have one more here. Really push into the fingertips. Think about your head being the final thing to peel up. And your exhale to slowly, slowly soften as if you're painting something with the chest as you come down. Lovely, really nice. Push into the hands, tuck the toes. As you exhale again, we're finding downward dog. Take a full breath in through the nose. Take a full sigh out through the mouth. Really nice. One more deep cleansing breath in. Exhale, let it go. Whatever that might be. Good. We're taking an inhale again. Start to lift your left leg away. Open the hip to start with. Maybe a little circle again of the head, of the ankle. And then use an inhale. Left knee towards nose. Exhale to circle. Find space in the hip. One more again. Inhale. Draw the belly in as you take this. Exhale to open the knee. Good, and then allow your hips to square as much as possible. So dialing those left big toes down, belly button to spine, inhale. As you exhale, you're moving the body forward. Push away, think about an angry cat as you round the shoulders. Inhale to press back, find some space. Exhale, could you drop that head a little heavier? Really nice, one more breath in, reach the heel back. One more exhale, could you draw that knee so far towards the nose you maybe touch? And then lightly, see how that foot finds the mat. Really nice. Coming onto the hands or the fingertips or your books. Inhale, start to ripple the chest forward and up, dropping shoulders. As you exhale, it's like the hips, the sit bones are drawing you back. Again, you can keep that front knee a little soft as you inhale. Deep bend through the front knee, lift the heart and chest. As you exhale, really, really melting through each transition here. We have one more. Inhale, start to bend through the front knee. Spread the toes. As you exhale, pressing all the way back, dropping the head. Really nice. Take that deep bend again through your front knee as you come forward. Let your core just support you as you start to rise all the way up. So Really, really tall in this high lunge. Breath in again, maybe your shoulders lift up naturally. But as you exhale, you can drop them. You can drop your rib cage. You can send a little bit more energy down into that front leg. Nice, grow a little taller, inhale. As you exhale, start to open out again, finding your warrior two here. So arms are nice and long, shoulders drop heavy, there's a deep bend again through that front knee. Back into your focus. Really nice. Inhale, start to rise all the way up. Exhale, could you melt down a little deeper on that front thigh? Good, two more. Inhale, rising all the way up. As you exhale, there's energy in the outside edge of your back foot, so really drive it down. One more, breath in, rise all the way up. Exhale, soften down. Where can you soften that doesn't need the tension? So we're strong in the thighs, we're strong in the core. Let go of the jaw. It rhymed. Let go of the jaw, let go of the face. Good. Start to inhale, lift up that front knee, straighten the leg. And then again, shuffle in the back toes if you need to shorten your stance. As you inhale, hips reach back. Hand really reaches forward. Enjoy that long, long stretch. And then slowly, slowly start to transition into your triangle second side. So again, breathe in. You might keep a micro bend in that front knee. As you breathe out, allow yourself to lean back into the stretch. So always think about the front of the body peeling up towards the sky. A breath in. You might stay here on the exhale. You might bring that right hand around the body. So it might find the left hip crease or the lower back, and then use that position to roll the right shoulder back a little further. Really spin into the stretch. A breath in. A breath out. So nice. Start to look down at your front foot. Rebend through the front knee. Hands are going to come all the way back down onto the mat. Inhale, push into the hands. And as you exhale, step back. Find your high plank. Again, breathe in. As you breathe out, lowering through your chaturanga. So inhale, heel the chest away wherever you are. And as you exhale, pressing back into downward dog. Really nice. Take a breath in. Let out a sigh. You can shake the head. You can let anything go. One more breath in. Really feel something release as you exhale. And then lift your heels nice and high. Lower the knees all the way down onto the mat. And just draw your knees together and sit back onto the heels. Come to child's pose. Really soften the elbows, soften the forehead down into the ground. And then let your hands come just by the heels, palms facing up. You can really let your shoulders round and roll in this time. And begin to give your forehead a little massage. So if you've got a mat underneath the forehead, it can feel really nice. Again, forehead, we carry a lot of tension in that space. So just give it a little roll, a little bit of movement from side to side. Nice. And then push into the hands. Take your time. Really roll up through the spine as slowly as you can. Head comes up last. Good. And then just let your hands rest into heart center for a moment. Keep the eyes closed. So you're back into your space. The body should be feeling a little bit warmer, a little bit more open maybe. So just absorbing whatever you're feeling, whatever's coming up right now. Breath in. This is your space, your breath, your body. Exhale. Nice. Again, allow your eyes to flicker open. Separate your knees so they're around 2 fist distance apart. And then start to come up onto your knees. So make sure here that there's no arch in the lower back. Drop the tailbone. Start to bring your hands to your lower back. Walk the elbows in as much as possible. And then imagine your knees have roots. And your chest, again, has a shining light. So as you inhale, start to lift the chest. Start to open the chest. Start to take the gaze high. And this might be where you are. Staying here, listening to the breath. You might draw the shoulders back. You might start to let the hips come forward and open up into your camel a little deeper. Breath in. Breath out. Super, super slowly, start to come back up. As you feel yourself coming up again, let your tailbone melt back. Let your hands find your heels. Take that really, really soft child's pose one more time. Any little movement that you need, go ahead and take. And then slowly again, rippling back up through the spine. We'll go for one more. So as you inhale, rising onto the knees. Let your hands find their way onto your lower back. Walk the hands in, elbows draw together, shoulders drop down. Really send your breath into the chest. Inhale as you exhale. Maybe you're finding a focus point on your ceiling. As you start to reach back, maybe the hips come forward. So again, option to stay. Option if you feel you've got the space, maybe you start to walk one hand at a time down onto the heels, thumbs on the outside. Puffing up the chest towards the sky, maybe you slowly allow the head to reach back, a breath in. Good, maybe you can open the mouth. Soften the jaw, just listening to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. How does it feel to really open up your heart space today? Lovely. If you're coming out of full camel, just make sure the hands find the lower back as you come back up. And again, send your tailbone back slowly. It's all about melting your transitions, not forcing anything, just coming out with slow movements, slow control. Really nice. From here, we let our hands start to walk forward again, as wide as the shoulders. As you tuck your toes, send your breath into your hands and into your heels as you find downward dog. So lower back might be feeling a little bit sticky after that camel, so just giving a little movement if your body needs it. And then bring yourself back into some stillness. Nice. Your next inhale, float your right leg away, really long extension. As you exhale, knee to nose, can you find that little moment of pause? Stepping through with the right foot, keep the back heel lifted. Inhale, start to rise up. As you exhale, keeping the body moving, open out to your warrior two. Really nice. Inhale, flip the front palm. As you exhale, reverse your warrior. Let your hand carry you back. Good. Inhale to come forward. Reach a little further as you exhale, reaching back. Nice. One more. Inhale, come forward. Keep that strength in the front knee. As you exhale, you might stay with your back fingertips on the back leg. Or again, you might find the lower back. Reach up and away. Nice. Start to come forward. Keep the bend in the front knee. And shuffle in again your back foot. Maybe here your right fingertips come to rest onto a couple of books. We're going to move into a half moon. So start to float your left leg away. Maybe fingertips find the earth. Flexing through that back heel. Kick it away. Dropping the ribs. Scooping in through the core. Breathing in. If your balance is a little bit off, just keep the breath as steady as possible. A breath in and a breath out. Could you send that leg away a little bit further? Maybe for your final breath, you breathe in and maybe you exhale. Start to extend that top hand, maybe even taking the gaze towards the fingertips. Really nice. Slowly find your bottom hand. So looking down. As you exhale, you're going to step into your chair. So left foot joins alongside right. Drop the hips, sit back. A breath in, reach the shoulders. A breath out, drop the shoulders, drop the sit bones. Really nice. Inhale, rise all the way up. Keep the palms together. As you breathe out, hook your right elbow underneath your left elbow. So joining at the wrists or the hands. And then start to float your right foot off the floor, crossing your right knee over your left. You can wrap at the ankles if that feels available. A little breath in. And as you breathe out, squeeze the inner thighs, drop the shoulders away from the ears, sit back into this posture. A really nice one for circulation, great one for focus and balance. A breath in. Can you sit a little bit lower? Enjoy that feeling of heat around the limbs, around the arms and the legs. Breath in one more time. Breath out. Really nice. Start to come all the way up. Unravel the arms. See if you can float your right knee towards your chest. And then as you exhale, keep the left arm where it is. Start to send your right leg back behind you. So just catching the inside of the ankle or the foot. Draw the knees together. Find your gaze, find your breath just for a moment. Really nice. A breath in, lift a little higher. As you breathe out, you're tracing something along with your left hand, pushing the foot into the hand, opening the chest. A breath in, a breath out. Can you reach the foot back a little further? Maybe you're coming back to that feeling, that intention, that sensation. Good, and then slowly release. Inhale, rise all the way up. Let it go, maybe even open the mouth. Sigh and fold. We inhale, lift the chest halfway. As you exhale, you might step, you might float back into your high plank, moving through chaturanga. Inhale, lifting and peeling the chest. And exhale, pressing back, finding downward dog. A breath in, and a breath out. Staying with it, trusting your breath. Inhale, exhale. Final one, inhaling, exhaling. Lovely. Use your next inhale, send the breath right into that back heel, pushing and sending it away. And as you exhale, super slowly, knee to nose, a little rounding before you lightly step between the two hands. Good. Inhale again, reaching, rising all the way up, dropping the front of the ribs. And again, as you exhale, opening out into that strong, powerful warrior two. So moving between strength and softness. As you inhale here, flip the front palm, reaching forward. As you exhale, reverse your warrior. Again, coming forward on an inhale, maybe reach a little further. As you exhale, lifting up and back. Good, one more. Inhale, deep bend in the front knee, picking something up. As you exhale, that right hand might come to the lower back, dropping right shoulder, heat in the front thigh. Really nice. Start to come up. Again, you're looking towards your left big toe, maybe shuffling your back foot a little here. And then when you're ready, allow your right foot to start to reach away. So fingertips might find a book, a prop, or the mat, pushing into your back heel. Breath in. Start to spin the heart and the chest while you keep that balance. Exhale. I'm with you. One more breath in. One more breath out. You might start to lift that top hand. You might take the gaze to the fingertips. Really nice. As you inhale, slow and controlled. Bring your right foot alongside your left. Squeeze the inner thighs. Let yourself find chair. Nice and easy. A breath in, lift the shoulders. Breath out, drop the shoulders, drop the hips. Good, enjoy the release as you come up. Let the hands come overhead. This time you're hooking left elbow underneath right. So joining wherever you can, wrists or hands. Little lift of the chest. Start to lift up your left knee. It might just cross over once. You might wrap at the ankles. Again, just watching how the knees feel today. A breath in. As you breathe out, you're sinking the hips back. You're dropping the shoulders, you're squeezing the knees, the ankles, the belly button in. 2 more breaths in, breathe in. Enjoy this feeling of strength as you exhale. We've got 1 more breath in, breathe in. Could you soften the face as you breathe out? So nice. Inhale if you can, keep that balance. Release your left foot, hands reach overhead. As you breathe out, left knee comes alongside right, finding the inside of the foot or the ankle, and just really stand tall here. Be present on that right foot. Take a breath in, grow a little taller as you start to reach forward. The back foot starts to reach away, pushing foot away into the hand, breathing in, breathing out, open the chest, open the heart, send the foot away into the hand. Just 1 more breath in. And 1 more breath out. Really nice. Release the hands high. Inhale. Exhale, just let them drop. Good. Give everything a little bit of a shake. Release any of that tension that you might be holding on to now. We're going to really slow things down. So final flow to bring us to our mats. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, how softly can you fold? How much release can you find? Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, stepping, floating back through your high plank. You might come straight to downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale to lower the knees or lower the elbows. Draw the chest down. Inhale to peel the heart forward. And exhale, pressing back. Let your breath go. Sigh out through the mouth in downward dog. One really full deep breath in. Exhale, breathe out. Good. Inhale, lift the heels high. Let your knees come all the way down onto your mat. And then you want to just shift your hips over to one side to swing the legs forward. I'm going to turn to face you. Extend your left leg forward. Right foot just comes to the inside of that left thigh. You can move any of the flesh away from the sit bones to really feel grounded. And then lift the arms up. Find breath in. As you exhale today, just turn the palms to face up. Really let yourself almost just drop and fold here. So back of the neck, how heavy can you make it? Maybe give it a little shake from side to side. A little breath in, can you lift the chest? A little breath out, you can really release. So nice. Slowly start to come back up. As you come up, draw your right knee back into the center of the body. Cross it over your left leg. And then take right fingertips behind. Inhale to lift and reach, just as you did in your dances, lifting before you go. As you exhale, you can wrap the elbow or take the hand to the outside of the legs. Breath in. As you breathe out, easy twist. Spinning your right shoulder away. You can even close the eyes back down here. So breath in. Breath out. It's really nice. Coming back through center. Bring your left leg in this time. Bring your right leg out to extend. And then open the knee. Just resting that left foot against right thigh. Again, adjust the sit bones if you need. A full breath in. A full exhale out. Really melt forward. Again, softening the jaw. Maybe the eyes are closing down now. A little breath in to lift. Draw the toes back towards the face as you fold. Slowly starting to come back up again. You're drawing your left knee in and then stepping it over the right leg. Left fingertips behind the body. Inhale to reach up. And again, you can hook the elbow around, give it a little squeeze, or take the elbow to the outside of the thigh. Lift off the sit bones on an inhale. Close the eyes, soften the body as you exhale. Final breath. Inhale. Exhale. Really nice. Coming around this time again, draw those feet down onto the ground. Take a hold of the opposite elbow, maybe even the opposite way round this time. And as you started your flow this morning, close the eyes, inhale, lift and peel the chest. Exhale, drop chin to chest, really round the shoulders. Be vulnerable, be soft here. One more just like this. Inhale, we're lifting, we're sending the energy high. Exhale, we're supporting ourselves, we're holding on, we're dropping any tension away. Nice, just bringing yourself back to a neutral spine this time. Release the hands, separate the feet again as we did earlier. Close the eyes, extend the arms. Slowly start to bring yourself all the way down into your mat, piece by piece. Letting the spine slowly melt down to the ground. And you can walk the legs wherever feels comfortable. So maybe as wide as your mat, you might come to a reclined butterfly with your soles of the feet together and your knees apart. It can feel quite nice to open out the hips. But just make sure you're comfortable. Let any of that conscious breath now go. So just a breath in. You can sigh that breath away. Good. A full breath in. What don't you need? Breathe it out. What do you need? Breathe it in. What don't you need? Breathe it out. Lovely. Wherever you are with your body, maybe start to bring just a little movement. You can roll the head side to side. You can wriggle fingers and toes. Maybe another really nice deep stretch of the arms overhead, little wriggle. And then folding yourself across to your right hand side. Do really keep your eyes closed here as you slowly start to bring yourself back up, so there's no hurry. You're listening and feeling the body, how it's connecting underneath you. And then find this comfortable seat. One last time, let your hands rest to your heart center. Really being aware of the spaces that you've opened up in your body. Maybe a little bit in your mind as well. So feeling the mind a little softer, a little clearer maybe. Take the thumbs to the third eye. Lift the chest, lift the heart. Be grateful for your own practice today. And bowing the chin to the chest, the heart towards the earth. Namaste. Thank you all so much for practicing with me on this Wednesday morning. It was lovely to have you all. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. I'm going to say goodbye in the chat as well. So thank you all so much for joining. Thank you. Hopefully the stream worked for you all and you had a good practice. And yes, and you have a lovely, lovely Wednesday. I think maybe there was a little bit of a delay with the stream coming on, so hopefully maybe there was just a little lag. Thank you, Tara. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.